They spoke in shock. Jungle laughed faintly, seeing their face. I'm hungry. They was about to say this when he quickly captured the hand in his strong hand. Theon looked at his hand in surprise and saw its smiling expression. When did he expect such a thing from such a serious person? I'm hungry. Let go of my hand, the body said, and tried to free his hand from him. They spoke in a low voice. I didn't know my wifey could be so shy. He spoke in a serious tone. Let me go. Seeing his eyes fixed on him, they spoke in a nervous tone. Okay, go. He pressed the hand and said, while releasing it. They had drawn away from there after seeing his freed hand and look at his face. Oh my god, what is happening to me? I must start liking this naughty spoiled boy, he mumbled in surprise. Jungkook was afraid to confess his love. That's why he had given it the name of liking. Lisa was shocked to see the person coming toward him. He had a blue color file in his hand, and the expression on his face showed extreme hatred. It was right in front of him. Lisa stood back, smiling at him. My heart is telling me to kill you, but what can I do? I'm silent because of my grandpa, but this was the last time. If in the future you do something with my wife, then remember, I will give you a punishment worse than death. Jungkook said in a hoarse voice. Lisa was scared. Did you think that by doing this, you would look down on my wife and take revenge on me? Never. You haven't reached John Jungkook's place yet. He growled and said it angrily that she trembled and took 2 steps back. You must understood something, Jungkook. She was about to say it, and Jungkook signed to her to be quiet with his finger. Believe me, I don't even want to hear your voice. I bought this file. Read it, he said to her in a cold voice, then moved the file toward her. Lisa looked at him with a nervous face. Then the file. Maybe there is a property in it for me, she thought, and grabbed the file from his hand. Jungkook put his hand in the pocket and stood relaxed. Lisa opened the file and started reading. She was reading again and shocked. When he smiled mockingly. What's so shocked? You wanted to take revenge on my wife by putting a small chain on him? And look at me. I transferred that shop to my wife's name. My wife is now the owner of billions. The shop is it in ownership. You must visit it. You will get the discount. Jungkook scratched the file from her hand and smiled. Lisa stood silently and started looking at him. Was this a dream or reality? He had transferred the whole shop to the name of this small boy? Lisa couldn't believe it. How did my surprise feel? I hope it doesn't feel good. If you come and warn around Theon in future, remember whose wife he is. John Jungkook's. He spoke seriously. You never loved me this much. Lisa spoke, going crazy with jealousy. He smiled, looking at Theon, and see yourself. He spoke sarcastically, only where she became angry. He turned around after saying this. Lisa shouted in anger. They immediately hid behind the pillar. After Jungkook passed by, he came out. Jungkook's words began to revolve around Theon like moonlight. It seems today as if his existence was in the air. They ran inside. Coming into the kitchen, he started washing all the dishes lying in the sink. The boy, who had never even touched the dishes, was now washing it on his own. There was a sweet song on Theon's lips. They also started washing the clean dishes again. They were so happy that he made the whole kitchen shine. That's enough work for today, I think. They silent at his smiling tone. Then he was shocked and turned around. Jungkook was looking at him, leaning against the door. It seems like he had been standing there for quite some time. Then was scared. The maid didn't come today, so I thought I wash all the dishes. That'd make my heart bad. They spoke quickly, making Jungkook shocked. Seriously, wifey. Don't, heart feels bad because of that. He came closer and said, Yeah, why would I lie? Do you want to sleep today? He said, started by a meaningful voice. No, I'll sleep with Dehi today. She insisted that I tell her a story about a princess. They was wiping his hand with a napkin and said quickly, passing by him, when Jagu suddenly appeared in front of him. They put his hand in his pocket and was looked at him. They with the big shining eyes. Let me go, please. They spoke in a nervous tone when Jungkook blocked his part. Theon, don't you tell me the princess story tonight? He took the opportunity to block their part and spoke in a signing tone. But you're not a baby. So what happened? I also want to hear the princess story from you. Jungkook spoke in a strong voice. So you read it on your laptop. I won't tell you. You will fall asleep again. They spoke angrily. Jungkook laughed at him. How can someone look so cute? While smiling. I swear, I won't sleep this time. He looked at Tae carefully, spoke in a soft tone. Their heart started beating fast because of his deep gaze. Let me go. I also want to sleep. They would start to pass by one side when Jungkook stand on that side on which they start annoying. Then came out our room and sleep with me, he said while holding their hand. There was a slow smile on his lips, which was very pleasant to them. Theon looked at Jungkook's face in shock. Daddy, you haven't slept yet. I want to listen to a story from Mama tonight. Both of them were shocked at Taehi's voice. Jungkook turned around, looked back, where Taehi was standing in his night suit. So baby, tell Rumi aunt to tell you the story, he said while lovingly combing her messy hair. No, she didn't know about princess stories, she said with a warmth. Yeah, come on, Tehi, let's go to sleep. I mean, I'll tell you a story. They said nervously and quick Tehi's hand in his hand and ran toward Tehi's room. Jungkook placed both of his hands on his waist and smiled. They turned a little and he was going. Seeing Jungkook looked at him, they had started running quickly. Jungkook smiled with all his heart. Was this boy who had taught him to laugh and had explained the real meaning of life? This boy was very rare to him. He didn't talk about marriage proposal with Jungkook. They was asking again in the morning, standing in front of his father. There is a month left with the wedding, and you're here with no worries. Talk to him and also fix a date of a month. Theo, you will drive me crazy someday. I will ask for a relationship and fix a date for a month. Have you seen Hun age? He's still studying. He's 2 years younger than Rumi from above, he said angrily. He has a lot of property in his hand. He didn't need a job. They sniffed his hand and said, on which Theon stared at him. Get up. Jungkook was sitting in the room having tea now. Otherwise he will come home at night. You go and talk to him now. Theon, let me consult my father and brothers first. They got angry. Theon stared at him and went toward Grandpa's room. I want something from you. Jung was getting ready when Tae tried his hand behind his back and spoke to him. He smiled while trying his tie. Tae, you will not tie my tie today. He left that open and said. Their eyes were winded. They saw him in a black shirt and met his eyes. This person will drive me crazy.